If you're a beginner seller and looking forward to creating your very first product listing, then watch this video. I'm from SellerApp. Creating the perfect product listing is the most important part of becoming successful on Amazon. But if you're a beginner, you may find it a bit challenging, but don't worry. Creating your very first product listing is much easier than you think, and I'll walk you through everything you need to know. First things first, there are a few things that you need to prepare ahead of creating product listing. You need to make sure that you have all the information that is required. So I'm going to take you through 3 important things to do first. If you're selling a product that's never been sold before on Amazon, then you need something called Product ID. Product ID is a unique identifier for commercial products. EAN, UPC are all variations of Global Trade Item Numbers or GTINs. There are many websites that sell GTINs for a cheap price, but these are not allowed by Amazon. If you do buy it from them, there is a risk that your products might be suspended because Amazon might think your products are fraudulent. So Amazon suggests GS1 platform to buy UPC codes from. You can also buy it from legitimate GS1 sellers. Research all the necessary keywords for your product. Remember, keywords are the most important factor that increases your chances of being visible to your potential customers. So researching keywords can be a bit of a pain, so this is where we come in. With SellerApp's powerful tools, you can research the right set of keywords for your product listing based on CPC, search volume, relevancy, etc. So we've already created a detailed video on how to research keywords. You can click on the card above, or if you'd like to check out SellerApp's powerful tools, keyword research tools, you can click on the link in the description below. Remember, you need a unique set of keywords for product title, bullet points, description, and backend search terms. Make sure you have the right set of images for your product. Images can influence the buying decision of shoppers to a very large extent. So you need to make sure that you have the right images that puts your product in the best light possible. You need to have product detail images that showcases your product from all the different angles. You can have lifestyle images showing your product in different use case scenarios. You can also have infographics that shows how your product is unique from your peers and also showcases USPs of your product and benefits. Now that you have everything you need, let's have a look at how to create product listing on Amazon. First, you need to sign into your Seller Central account, and then go to Add a Product under Inventory drop-down menu. You'll be presented with 2 different options. The first one is if you're planning to sell a product that already exists on Amazon, then you can choose the first option, which is find your products in Amazon's catalog. If you have any product identifier like UPC, ISBN, EAN, or ASIN number, you can type it in here. But if you're planning to sell a product that's not sold on Amazon, then this would be the option to go with. Once you click on the second option, you'll be taken to a page with categories to choose from. If you feel like your category might qualify for 2 different categories, then the wisest thing would be to look at where the existing sellers are listed and look at their corresponding daily sales and revenue. Whatever category is making the most amount of sales, I would say choose that specific category. You can use SellerApp Chrome extension to find out the daily amount or daily unit sales and daily revenue per seller. For the sake of this demonstration, I have already chosen a product which is whey protein powder, and it's the best seller in its niche. So let's figure out what category it's listed under. So I'm going to go click on this. It will open up a page with all the subcategories and the parent category. So it's listed under health and household, sports nutrition, protein, powders, and whey. So I'm going to select that, health and household, sports nutrition, protein, powders, and whey. Once you've selected the right category, you'll be taken to the most important part of the process, which is filling out the listing information of your new product. This section is divided into different tabs. The first one is Vital Info. The Vital Info tab contains one of the most important parts of your product listing, which is your product name. Product name is the product title that is reflected in the listing. I'm going to select this. So you need to be really careful about the title that you draft. Make sure that you have the right keywords and you've structured it really well. The next one is manufacturer. The manufacturer in most cases might be the brand name. If you have a different manufacturer, you can select the manufacturer name. Brand name would be the brand name. And the manufacturer part number. This is something you will definitely have if you're the manufacturer. If not, you have to get it from your manufacturer. Package quantity refers to the number of items within the package. In this case, it will be 1. Product ID is something that we discussed earlier. It is a unique identifier for all commercial products. For this case, I'm going to select my product ID as UPC and corresponding number. It's a 13-digit number. And ingredients. So ingredients is something that we can find out. If you're the manufacturer, then you'll definitely know. One thing that I'd like to point out is that the fields are not all uniform across all categories. It depends on the category that you're selling it in. So ingredients, I'm not going to type in all of it. Unit count is the number of units within the package, and this would be the measurement. The next tab is variations. If you have different variations for the same product that you're selling, maybe based on size or color or items, then you can choose variations. You can create a parent ASIN and then list all the tiled ASINs under it. In this case, we don't have any variations, but let's explore the themes that are available in this specific category. So there is color, item package quantity, size name, and color name. The next is fulfillment channel. There are 2 options. The first one is merchant fulfilled. The second one is fulfilled by Amazon. If the seller is fulfilling the orders, package, everything, then it is merchant fulfilled. Whereas if it is Amazon taking care of packaging, shipping, taking care of the customer service, everything, then it is fulfilled by Amazon. Now let's move on to image section. This is where you can upload all of your images. It is recommended to have at least 5 to 6 images, and Amazon allows up to 10 images. So you need to make sure that images are really good, high quality and high resolution. You can have one product image as the thumbnail image, and the rest of it can be product detail images, lifestyle images, and infographics. It must be at least 1000 pixels on the longest side and 500 pixels on the shortest side, and you should make sure that your product occupies at least 85% of the space on the image. And also make sure that you don't have any accessories in your images or watermark or logos, anything as such. You can just click on upload and upload all the images. If you click on advanced view, it will show you multiple different options that was hidden before. Description is a super important tab, as you will be entering your bullet points and product description in here. So key product features is product description, and product description is what you see in the product listing as the description. So key product features are the bullet points. You are allowed to add up to 5 bullet points. Make sure you have all the right keywords in here to maximize your visibility, and also you have all the key features of your product listed under here, because this is where customers usually go to check out about the product to get as much information as possible about the product. Key product features is the bullet points. You're allowed to add up to 5 bullet points. Make sure you have all the keywords in place to maximize visibility, and also make sure you have all the key features covered in this segment, because this is exactly where the shoppers would go to get their information about your product. So if you have any USPs, any critical information that you want to convey to the customer, you need to have it in here. I'm going to take it from this listing, add maybe about 3 bullet points just for the demo. You can add HTML tags, the basic HTML tags that are allowed on Amazon in both product description and bullet points. In bullet points, you can use it to insert special characters or symbols. Product description is where you can explain further about your product. You can add details that you weren't able to add before in the bullet points section. This is where you can explain more about your product, more about your brand, how to use, and anything else that you'd like to convey to your customers. It is essential to use HTML tags. There are only very basic HTML tags that are allowed by Amazon. It'll format your description and make it more readable. Otherwise, it will appear as a block of text, as what you see in here. If you want to display it in different paragraphs, add bullet points, add special characters, you can always use HTML tags. You can use SellerApp's product description editor to get the Amazon allowed HTML tags. Product description can be of two different types. One is textual and the other is A+ content. What you see here is the A+ content where they've inserted images, text, everything to present their brand better, their product better. So this is what we recommend for all the brand registered sellers. But if you're not brand registered, then you can stick to textual format. I'm just going to add product description as it is. But if you'd like to go with A+ content, then there is an option under advertising to choose A+ content. Next up is Keywords tab. Keywords tab is yet another important part of creating a successful product listing. Tools like SellerApp can definitely assist you in finding the perfect keywords for your product. There are two key areas that you need to fill up. So the first one is search terms, which is usually referred to as backend keywords. So if you have any synonyms, adjectives, or any other keywords that you'd like to put into your listing but you ran out of space, or maybe you just can't put it into your listing because of reasons, then you can add all of those keywords in here as the search terms. So here I'm going to add a few search terms for whey protein powder. I'm going to enter plant-based, before, after, exercise, strength, building, etc. So you can add up to 250 characters. Make sure you don't have any punctuations like full stop or comma. You don't have to repeat the keywords as well, or don't have to form meaningful sentences in here. Just add a bunch of raw keywords. It'll all get indexed, and the combination of the keywords, meaningful combination of these keywords, will be indexed. The next field is intended use. Under intended use, you can add use-based keywords that could be based on activities, events, locations, or conditions in which your product is used, like gym, strength training, workout, and things like that. Let me see. Outdoor, indoor. Okay, add more. You can add definitely more fields in here, more values. Gym, workout, etc. Next up is subject matter. Subject matter is where you have to tell Amazon what your product is about. For example, is your product a Mother's Day gift or a snow shovel used in winter? You have to specify it in here. And finally, let Amazon know who your target audience is by mentioning it in here. Your demographics, basically. Is your product targeted at adults, kids, toddlers, male, female, unisex, students, architects? It could be anything. So, lastly, in other attributes, mention any additional attributes that your product has. This can be about portability or any additional features that your product might have, like it may be waterproof, it could be completely vegan, or it could be anything else. So that's it. Click save and finish and you have created your product listing. Now that you've created your very first product listing, make sure you avoid the following. You can't use terms such as best, free, buy one, get one, or subjective terms such as cute, cool, etc. You need to stay away from trademarked words and also Amazon words such as special Amazon deal, etc. No keyword stuffing because neither Amazon nor the shoppers like it. Incomplete child listings will be suppressed that do not have information such as department, materials, and others. Avoid adding time-sensitive information such as sale now, best product of the year. You can't have any shipping details such as free shipping or the shipping duration as well. So let's summarize. You need to have the following information ready ahead of creating product listing on Amazon, like your product ID, keywords, and images. Then you sign into your Seller Central account, choose Add a Product under Inventory drop-down menu in Seller Central. Then you select the option to add a product that's not sold on Amazon before and fill out all the 7 tabs with appropriate information and select the right category for your product. Then you can choose FBA offer if you want Amazon to fulfill your orders. So that's it for today's video. I hope you found our tutorial helpful. Leave a like to show your support. Subscribe to our channel for more great content and hit the bell icon to get a notification next time we upload another video. Don't forget, we're running a Q&A session twice every month answering your questions. So if you have any question about PPC, keyword optimization, listing optimization, anything, you can leave your questions in the comment section below with the hashtag SellerApp for sellers. Thank you for watching the video. Happy selling!